I saw those.
Brandon Garden, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Butker now to kick this one away.
Oh, yeah, 803. Oh, yeah, that's down. That's to be honest with me, nah.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
I like the run.
Ready. Yellow lady. Hey, tight. Kill. Turn up. Kill. You're good. 5-4. Ready. Twist.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
What am I going to run?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Hey, kill.
Play action. Breeze. Wide open receiver complete.
Wow. Keenan Allen, I would have been mad at you.
Touchdown.
If you made that tackle, I would have been mad at you, Keenan.
A big play there. 75 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
If he was on a line.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Oh, yeah,
this is fielded a couple yards deep.
Oh, he took that out?
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Yellow. I got it. Mike's 50.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Over the middle into the hands of Michael Thomas. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 42 yards. They go play fake. Mahomes. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's taken down inside the 30. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Take that, Marshawn.
Marshawn
didn't get in front of
it. Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Let me just get it back.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Trying to get away from someone. I don't believe he's going to get stuck in
the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did.
No, they gave me that back.
Down the right side.
They gave me that back. That should have been a touchdown.
Drew Brees, his second touchdown pass here in the opening quarter of this game. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. The point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I do not expect to get that again.
This will be fielded at the 8.
Oh, good Lord. That one block. I said I blocked. Oh, who's that? Why am I switching?
And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Let's hold him. That's the best thing I can do.
Yellow. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Nah, I'm not giving you that.
Forced out to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And these guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Brees to throw. He's going to fire one deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
I don't need to. Hey, watch your leg.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Give me that.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm going
that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Michael Thomas. 26 yards as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
get back to what I like doing. That's what I don't like. That's what
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14-all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson. Room here to run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 75 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Everyone stay in your lane this time.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Okay, what's it? This perfect cell song and from Dragon Ball Z, fire.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice roll.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
I'll run this one anyway.
Ready? 5-8, 5-8. 55. If you don't get this, boy, you think you're going to get this?
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze.
Oh,
wow. That'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And this return's going to go backwards about 8 yards, but the interception is good, and they have the football.
You got that. Ooh. Whatever.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
Oh, my. Wow.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Well, throw on the quick slant, going to be complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Bo Jackson has like one more attribute to his acceleration. That may be a touchdown.
On third down, here's Bo. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive.
This one. There it is. Man, I took way too much time.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute
warning.
warning.
Let me knock it. Drew Brees, stop taking your sweet time and get to the line. I'll eat it. I'm still going to run this play.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Brees going to throw. And this will be incomplete.
He dropped.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
On 2nd and 15 now. Brees. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. 15 yards on the play. First down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I'm just seeing this.
Ready? You ready?
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
I'll give you that.
Check. Hey, 43.
Okay.
On first down, Mahomes. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes.
Thank you, Mel.
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Whoops,
Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Rolling, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Wow. Tyron.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg Olsen there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Breeze now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
I got to learn to switch Kelsey out over there. That was anyone else.
Breeze now to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
I can only swap the tight end, which sucks.
Ready. I got it. You kill.
Oh, he manned up.
What?
Throwing on first down is Breeze. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
With the wind in my back.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And this one is right down the middle. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And that takes us from second to third down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Oh, good move.
Oh, he broke it.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Cookies.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes, you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
He's taken down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. On second and a long way to go. Mahomes over the middle, and it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Hey, 43, 15. Go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Wow.
Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. Mahomes firing complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Get that, Mel.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Take it all the way, Mel. Take it all the way.
Mel Blount.
Nice.
Cooper was the intended target. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
That was good.
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on second half no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's
rush coming, and he's taken down. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, wow,
He's
that's my fault. That's
deep
my
left
fault.
side. He's got him
That's
in.
all me.
Complete.
I'm looking in the back.
The 20.
I take
10,
full responsibility for that.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
That's all me.
A big play there. 83 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we...
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
I normally don't score 45 in a game. I'm in unprecedented territory.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
This is me telling y'all, y'all not gonna see this.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter play. From the 29, Mahomes. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a fourth pick. And it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Mel, fall back. Back, I gotta help him out.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 45-yard line. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ooh, that should have been picked.
And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
That should have been
picked off at the 30. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
I'm not even going to lie to y'all.
They run on first down with Jackson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
See, now.
Here we go.
I'm not gonna lie, because I do the same thing. This is not gonna stop me from running the ball.
Here's Jackson. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
As long as soon as you get your internet right. As soon as you get your internet right.
On second down now.
Okay.
It's Jackson. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And an alley to run. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He may have quit. He might have quit.
Yellow waiting.
Let's just get 3 cones. Check. Don't you fumble.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
I'm an offensive line.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
Get behind,
and no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
But hey, I'm not being condescending when I say GG. I'm not. I promise I'm not.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
I'm about to ride this Dragon Ball Z all the way to the finish. Let me turn this up a little. I'm sorry, did he really quit for real? 3, 2, 1.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Chandler Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
3, 2, 18, chopper, 15.
What's wrong here?
Throwing now is Mahomes. And now here is another interception.
I'm taking a knee.
Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
There it is. I'm taking a knee.
95-56, 95-56.
I'm not the type of one to map the score. I'm taking a knee.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
You call a timeout.
Ready.
Not even BS me. Taking the knee, and that's it.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
I'm not gonna lie. Even if I put a video out, I probably just end the video on the first knee.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, we got 4 down.
The Eagles in the victory formation as they take a knee.
Good game, sir.
Tonight's final score.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win.